Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. President Bola Tinubu is in Paris, France, on a private visit. At least that's what Nigerians have been told in a release by the presidency. But the question that should be asked is, which other leader in the world have you seen that goes on private visits outside his country for almost 2 weeks? Have you ever heard that Biden has gone on a private visit to Finland or on a private visit to London? Or have you heard that the Prime Minister of Britain has gone on a private visit to India or a private visit to Pakistan? Now, all these are indicatives of the fact that our leaders prioritize their private affairs far more than the affairs of the nation. Because when you put yourself forward to be the president of Nigeria, everything about you has to be public. There is nothing private about you again. That is why the Constitution expected you that all your private affairs, you should leave them behind. Even if you own a company, you have to resign from those companies, because you are now the property of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So there is nothing private about you. Ordinarily, you would have expected the presidency to say, this is what President Bola Tinubu is going to do in Paris. Number one, he is going to visit so and so person. He is going to visit so and so institution. He is going to visit so and so doctor. If he had gone there on a medical treatment, everything will be clear. That is what is called transparency and accountability. And I challenge anybody, if you know anyone, any leader in recent time, whether it is Putin of Russia or even Assad in Syria, who had ever left his own country on a private visit to another country without the details of what he's doing there spelled out in black and white. We are talking about the president of a country. If the president is sick, it means that the country is sick, and the country ought to know that he is sick. So it is not something that they will just tell you that the president. Can you imagine what will happen if the White House is to issue a statement that Biden has gone on a private visit to Paris and that he is expected back in the first week of February? Do you know what it means? Nobody dare do that. In fact, Biden can't do that, because Biden knows the consequences that he has. His life is no longer his own. His life belongs to the public, even his health status. So if Bola Tinubu is sick, he should be able to tell the nation that he's going for medical checkup. At least everybody will know that he went there on a sick leave. to take care of his health. We can be able to understand that since the health institution in Nigeria has been destroyed over the years by leaders like the president himself. Because with all the accolade those who campaigned for him were given to him, how he rebuilt Lagos, he couldn't build a world-class hospital that could take care of his health in Lagos. And the APC administration didn't build anyone. But recently there was a hospital in the State House that Femi Gbajabiamila, the chief of staff, was excited about because of the caliber of equipment available that could be used to treat, administer health services on those who work at the presidency, including the president himself, if really they want to use those facilities to treat the president. As I'm talking to you now, you can go and go to the White House. You see the medical record of President Biden. We ought to know the medical record of the president. If what he went to Paris to do was was in search of medical service or medical tourism, ordinarily his health status should be there for the public. If you doubt me, just type on your Google now the health status of President Biden, it will come up. So this idea of a president leaving the country and going to stay away is something that is typically Nigerian. Because even in South Africa, you hardly heard a South African president left to another country for medical tourism or for whatever. They manage whatever medical facility they have in their country. And that had strengthened their medical institution. Because it would have been much more, acceptable if our leaders treat themselves in Nigeria. That is supposing that the private visit that Bola Tinubu went to do in Paris was related to his health. But of course, many people are likely to look at it from that perspective, that he went to take care of his health. But if that is the situation, it ought to have been written down in the statement that he went to take care of his health, so that it will be an indication of running a transparent administration or government. But it is important that Nigerians know that it is abnormal what is happening in this country, which started with President Muhammad Buhari. The president can just at any time leave the country and they say he's on a private visit. Private visit. You can't be president and you are having private visits. Private visits to where? How many times have you heard that the British Prime Minister has gone on a private visit outside his country? Even the present Prime Minister, who has Indian ancestry, he can't diet and say that he's going, that the British people will just be issued a statement that the Prime Minister has gone to India on a private visit. But it's only in Nigeria that this kind of thing is common, and it has become like kind of institutionalized. The president can leave at any time. That's not what it's supposed to be. Oftentimes we like to compare ourselves with the Western powers or Western democracies. Those things they do in Western democracies, we should begin to demand it from our leaders. It's hard time for Tinubu to stop all this idea of private visits. Once in a while, before you know it, before this year will run out again, he will go on another private visit. That's not how a country is run. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.